Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. So, in this spread, we are going to do a Samhain spread. Now, Samhain is for witches, the new year. So, really, it's a good time to set the intentions, to plant the seeds so that they can cultivate over the winter as we dream, as we sleep, as we manifest, and then they can come to fruition over the spring. So, in this message, we're going to tap into what you need to release through this next year. What's going to be the biggest thing that you need to work through? Then we are going to tap into something that's going to shift, something that's going to change this year for you drastically. Okay? We're also going to tap into any messages from your ancestors, spirits, past loved ones. We'll also look at how to enhance your connection to spirit, your connection to source, so spiritual practice, things along those lines. The next card, the next placement, is going to be a forecast for what's going to come to fruition if all of this takes place, and what's to come after. I'll pull a few cards for advice. I'm going to clarify throughout the message. If that's something that you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. If you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. And just a little tiny announcement while we're here. I am going to release my 2024 Moon Manifestation Journal for this upcoming year. Now it's going to channel your full moon, new moon. We're going to look at the first quarter moon and the last quarter moon and how to utilize those energies to manifest our desires. And I'm going to break it down every step of the way. It's about 100 to 120 pages. I'm not exactly done writing it yet. Hopefully it doesn't go over 120, but we will see. I will have the copies available mid-November. It's in the process of just the final touches being added on at this point. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. So let's jump in. All right, so let's dive right into Libra's energy for this Samhain spread. This is going to be for 2024 as we move into this next year. Most important message here for Libra spirit. What do my Libran friends need to know for 2024? Please and thank you. We have the Empress here popping out. The Empress is the motherly card of the deck. It's the divine feminine. Now, divine feminine energy, when that energy arises, a lot of times it will signify taking care of self, putting energy back into self-nurturing oneself. We also have the World on the bottom of the deck. So we'll see how this energy plays out. But it's seeming as if a cycle is complete. A lesson has been learned. So for the first placement, we have Six of Pentacles. Second placement, we have the Moon. Third placement is the Page of Wands. Fourth placement is the Knight of Cups. Fifth placement is the Queen of Swords. Sixth placement is Ten of Swords. So what I feel is coming out here, Libra, is there was a situation in your life recently that transpired where you're seeing the truth in this matter. Now, for some of you, this is going to resonate as a friendship, but for most of you, this is going to be a relationship. Because of this truth being revealed, you're not accepting anything less than equal give and take, reciprocity. So let's just go through the motions. The energy in the position of what needs to be released. What do you need to let go? And we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, I know that it's important to have expectations and boundaries, But once we're clear on those expectations and boundaries, we kind of have to let it go. Okay? We have to let go of the notion that we're going to uphold this standard of living for ourselves. Once we have that implemented in our mind, once we've sat down and planned it out, there is nothing else left to do, right? We just live in our truth, stand in our truth, and then when somebody challenges that, that's when we stand up. That's when we stand our ground. That's when we advocate for ourselves. I definitely feel here, Libra, there were some apologies that were made in between you and another person. Maybe this was the person coming towards you and apologizing. It definitely helped you to get closure on that situation. But now I feel like you're kind of reevaluating, like, is this connection worth it, or do I want to continue to cultivate this connection? Now, something that's going to shift in your life, something that's going to change, the moon energy. Now, a lot of times this is secrets, this is things that are hidden, that are yet to be revealed. For some reason, I'm getting a sense of intuition. I feel like you're cultivating your intuition. I feel like what is going to change is you are going to be able to lean in on that intuitive ability and not really have to worry about things that are hidden, because you're trusting your intuition more. You see, guys, when we advocate for ourselves, when we stand up for ourselves, it builds trust within ourselves, within our intuitive ability, and in turn strengthens that sense like a muscle. Let's clarify the moon energy here for Libra, please, and thank you, Spirit. And maybe this is with a particular person who you have romantic feelings for, and you weren't really sure if this was ever going to come together or when this was going to come together, and now it's almost like you're seeing things come together without even trying. Because once we let go and give it to God, everything will transpire naturally. A lot of times, the reason why our dreams don't come to fruition is because we hold on, we clamp down, we try to control the outcome, and that's not how it works. I'm sorry, guys. The universe looks at clamping down, trying to control, as resistance, even if that's not your intention. I honestly do feel like this is having to do with romantic relationship, but again, for some of you, this could be a friendship. Okay, a friendship that you were at one point cultivating, and you kind of put it to the wayside. Now coming back around. So, message from ancestors, message from spirit. Page of Wands. So this is taking your time, paying attention, proceeding with caution, right? Not allowing this person to show up in your life as they were before, and just really taking time and having patience with that process. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Lots of new beginnings, lots of new experiences. It's like moving into a new phase with a particular person that you had a deep connection with. Okay, now how to enhance your gift to spirit. Knight of Cups. Okay, don't lose that childlike sense inside of yourself. You still need time for play. It can't always be the serious conducting business type of energy. So let's clarify this. Knight of Cups. I also feel like being open to new experiences, accepting apologies, making amends, moving forward. There's some sort of wish fulfillment here that's going to come to fruition this year. And I honestly feel like it has to do with relationships. It's like this relationship is finally coming together, something along those lines. And for some of you, this may have been something that you were trying to cultivate for some time, but there was a lot of resistance. Guys, I just want to say one thing. When you feel like you're clamping down, when you feel like you're controlling the outcome, when you feel that need to resist. That's when you have to let it go. That's when you have to give it to God. That's when you have to kind of just allow things to transpire naturally. Now, forecast for your love life, we have the Queen of Swords. This is seeing things clearly, straightforward, practically. Could also be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I want to say that for some time with this Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the person that you've been trying to come together with maybe has been burying themselves in work, and it's been difficult to cultivate that relationship. If that's the case, their time is going to open up in 2024. There's going to be more freedom, more time for play for that person. Now, what to look forward to? Ten of Swords. And I don't necessarily feel like this Ten of Swords, okay, it comes with a negative connotation. Let's just get that out of the way. So the Ten of Swords is like something that's coming to an end, but this ending was very traumatic. But I feel like this is something that you've already experienced, Libra. And I feel like this is an energy that you're letting go of. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's the completion of the cycle. That Ten of Swords is associated with that world energy, that Four of Swords energy. It's like that betrayal already happened. Now you're having to let go of that and to move forward in a new positive direction. And maybe that betrayal came from this connection, and that's why it's so hard to realign yourself with this person. Understanding that it's all about divine timing, for sure. But trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting the creator is what's important here. Okay? This has been a long time coming for some of you. This is something that you've waited for some time. So this relationship finally coming together is going to be like a breath of fresh air. Let's pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward, Libra. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in rituals for ritual kits for personal readings like this, information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you find the message is helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. So Libra, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles talks about being strategic, talks about, and not getting back into this. This is an energy of trying to control. You see he's holding on so tightly to that one coin. But if you notice that coin is in front of his heart chakra, he's protecting his heart. He's guarding his heart. Instead of getting into that clamping down type of an energy, it's time to just be strategic. It's time to communicate how you feel appropriately and just allow things to transpire naturally. How do we do that? How do we allow things to transpire naturally? Leaning into the routine. So your lighted pathway oracle message here, we have 1111. Angels are watching and guiding you, bringing out your highest self. Most importantly, keep up your good work and have faith. We have stay focused. It's time for solitude and individual work. Be careful if there is interference with your process. Occasionally, ideas and solutions come to your mind when you're alone and totally into your plan. Lean into the routine. Repeat affirmations. Keep a journal and write down your affirmations of manifestation. Start every new day by saying these out loud. Charge yourself more positive energies. Recharge yourself with more positive energies, I feel like is what that should have said. Anyways, Libra, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this 2024 energy. The main message that I get from this is like letting it go, letting it flow, and allowing things to transpire naturally. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.